Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Lawrence Mwamba. So before we get into the details of why we're here, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the notification bell so that you're notified every time I have a new video uploaded. I have decided to introduce a new segment on my channel which has to do with music video reviews, strictly gospel music videos. Now, this segment is by no means meant to disregard or disrespect or discredit anybody's music video or any music video producer, but to provide checks and balances so that we can move from one level to another. Just like any other company or any other organization, if there isn't any checks and balances provided, they would always remain at the same level. So I decided I provide checks and balances so that as gospel musicians or as music video producers, we can learn one or two things. Remember, in this life, we are always learning. Learning never ends. So I hope musicians and music video producers will begin to take notes so that we can learn one or two things and improve on the things that we might be lagging behind. So let's get into it. So on our first episode today, we are looking at a song titled Mpakafye by Mulilo featuring Ephraim, son of Africa. Now, there's one thing that other video critics do, which I don't think I'll be doing. They don't look at the song, they only criticize the visuals of that particular music video. Personally, I'll be looking at both, because there can never be visuals without the actual song. There can never be a consideration of what elements to employ as you're shooting a music video without the overall meaning of a particular song. You cannot decide on the costume, on the location, without referring to the overall meaning of a particular song. So I, for one, I feel the song in itself is important. Even as we analyze a music video, we have to understand the overall meaning of a song. So what does the song Mpakafye talk about? A song by Mulilo featuring Ephraim, the son of Africa. Mpakafye. Okay, so this song, I listened to it. So it's a song that is depicting a Christian who's longing and hoping to be in heaven someday. So that's the overall meaning of the song. Okay, we are done with finding out the overall meaning of the song. So now let's get into the video. Okay, now before we get into the video, here are some of the elements that we'll be looking out for. Number one, video quality. We'll be looking at the quality of the video. Number two, we'll be looking at the costume. Is the costume matching with the overall meaning of the song and the concept? So concept is another element that we'll be looking at. Concept and storyline, I've combined the two because they actually mean obviously the same thing. So concept, storyline has to match with the costume. So costume is another thing that we'll be looking at. Is the concept and the costume in sync with the overall meaning of the song? Okay, then the other thing we'll be looking at is the lighting. Is the lighting of the video okay? Now on lighting, we'll be looking at exposure. So we get to look at the meaning of what exposure is. The other thing that we'll be looking at is the location. Okay, then besides the location, we'll also be looking at the camera angles and camera movements. Are the camera movements okay? Are they matching with the concept, with the storyline? Yes. Then lastly, we'll also be looking at the editing, the cutting of clips. How is it done? Color grading, the graphics in the video. Okay, so those are some of the elements that we'll be looking at even as we review and react to Mpakafye music video by Mulilo, which features Ephraim, the son of Africa. So let's take a look at this music video and begin with our review. Just there is something that I learned from one of the legends in music video production, which is who is Maston Zulu, who works for ZNBC. When you are cutting clips, you do not combine medium shots from one medium shot to another medium shot. You do not do that. What you need to do is, if you're coming from a medium shot, let's say a medium shot is from your head all the way maybe to your waist or to your thighs. That's a medium shot. Now, if you're coming from a medium shot, you don't cut to another medium shot. It's either you move from a medium shot to a close-up, maybe just from the shoulders up to the head, or from the medium shot to a full shot, to a wide range kind of a shot. But from medium to medium, you don't do that. So already there's a clip here. If you can see from here to here, there's the cutting that is done here. It's from a medium to a medium. So that kind of cutting is discouraged. I'm sure most people do that without really knowing that it's discouraged. So the best is, if you're coming from a medium clip, take it to the wide angle clip or to the full clip, or you can take it to the close-up. It's the same thing as you cannot come from a close-up to a close-up, or from an idle shot close-up to another idle shot close-up. It doesn't really come out really good when you do that. I've actually seen that. So I learned that the best way to do it is from a medium to a full shot, or from a medium to a close-up, or from a close-up to a medium, or from a close-up to a full shot. So let's take note of that one as music video producers as well as editors. Okay, let's play the video. Now look at this clip. This clip is awesome. Okay, this clip is showing Mr. Mulilo singing alone. Okay, now there's something I want to say about this clip that is very important. If you look at the exposure, it's awesome. It's not too exposed. The skin is clear. The contrast on the skin is clear as well. The clothes are clear, you can see everything. So the reason why I've paused this clip is to make mention that every time you're shooting as a music video producer or cameraman, make sure that your shots are clear. There isn't any form of exposed clips. Like this clip. It's awesome, it's nice. Now, I've shown you this clip so that when I show you other clips that are overexposed, you're able to see the difference when I say this clip is overexposed or the lighting was too much. Okay, let me play the video. Now, that clip, that full shot, it's a bit too exposed. How do you know that a clip is overexposed? It's easy, it's simple. When you look at the clip, ile moneke ya butulika ko panono, it's whitish. If you look at the entire clip, it's whitish. When a clip is whitish, it means it's overexposed. So, as a music video producer, don't use such clips in your music videos. Look for another clip that is similar but less exposed. Okay? Now, what causes a clip to come out like this? Most times, there are two things. It's either the exposure part. It's either the exposure part in the camera settings was a bit too high and it wasn't readjusted, or it was too sunny. Now, you know, these cameras, they are not meant for this climate in Africa. Africa is too hot, and there are times when it becomes too sunny such that the camera can't handle the heat and the sun. So you cannot force the camera to operate in an environment where it's too hot and too sunny. At the end of the day, you end up having a clip that is overexposed. There are times when I've tried to shoot in a very sunny environment, a situation where you even tone down the exposure on the camera, but still you can't just get that desired kind of a picture quality or kind of a picture tone that you need. It's because you need to give yourself a break and shoot when the sun goes down, or when the sun is a little bit soft. So when it's too sunny, simply take a break. When the sun tones down, then you can continue with your shoot. It's like most of the video producers, they push things. Even when it's too sunny, they just want to shoot and get done with the shooting. Let's be patient and shoot in the right sunny condition. Let's be patient and shoot when the sun has toned down. Yeah. Well, another reason why you end up having an overexposed footage or clip is when you're shooting against the sun. For example, the sun is in front of me. Then my camera lens is facing the sun. My object is actually in front of me when the sun is also in front of me. So it simply means that the sun is going direct into the camera, creating the overexposure kind of an effect. So as a music video producer, make sure you're shooting opposite the sun. The sun should be behind you. The sun should be hitting the object you're shooting. Then you have a crystal clear kind of a picture. Unless you're deliberately shooting against the sun, okay, that way make sure your settings are right, because if you're shooting against the sun and then the settings are not properly done, you end up having an overexposed kind of a clip or footage. So yeah, that is one of the ways you can avoid having overexposed kind of clips. So let's watch the video once again. Yeah, okay, so the storyline begins from there with a lady walking through a church. Let's see where it goes. Camera angles, brilliant. I love the camera angles in this music video. The camera is moving slowly and steady, meaning that the media house that was shooting this music video do have the equipment. They probably have a stabilizer or a slide, which makes camera movements so professional. Okay, I really don't enjoy watching a music video with still kind of clips, as if you have put your camera on a tripod stand. I mean, gone are the days when you can shoot a music video like that. Nowadays, you need to make sure that the camera is moving. Now, there's a reason why your camera has to move. It's engaging when you're watching a music video and the camera is moving. It keeps you engaged. It makes you want, it gives you the desire to watch more. Okay, compared to a music video that has got still kind of clips. So it is very important that as a music video producer, invest in equipment, buy stabilizers, buy slide, so that you can have those nice camera movements. Yeah, so camera movements in this music video, super. I love the camera movements. I love the angles. Yes, especially the angles of this lady who's entering the church. It's awesome. Like they show her coming, they show her coming from another angle, like using a 3D kind of an approach. This is awesome. So now Ephraim's part, this is a medium shot. It's starting from the head all the way to the thighs. Now this shot, it's overexposed like the other exposed clips, which I've already talked about. It would have been done better. Yeah, the settings would have been done better, or it should be the lighting, the sun. I don't know the position of the sun, and mostly when it's like this, it's either the sun is on top of your head. Don't shoot your music video when the sun is on top of your head. Make sure the sun has gone either to the east or to the west. I don't know which side the sun goes to, but just don't shoot when the sun is on top of your head. You end up having overexposed kind of clips, and not only that, you end up having clips where you have got shadows in your eyes. Yeah, but if I see this one, it wasn't shot when the sun was on top of their heads. It's just the issues with exposure. Maybe it was too sunny, because if it was shot at 12 hours or at noon, I would have seen shadows in Ephraim's eyes, but I can't see any of those shadows. So we cannot say it was shot at noon. No, we have to rule that one out. So it's just a matter of probably it was too sunny, or probably the settings weren't properly done. Yeah, okay, let's keep watching. Okay, so basically this music video, throughout, I've watched it before, throughout it's just an issue of overexposed full shots. Most of the medium shots and the close-ups are okay. They're crystal clear. The texture of the skin is okay, but the full shots, they're the ones that are exposed. I wish the video producer of this music video really took note of that and did something with the full shots, did something with the settings, or waited a little longer for the sun to tone down. But basically, the costume is amazing. I love the costume. I love what Ephraim was wearing, the smart outfit, even what Brother Mulilo was wearing. It was amazing. It just shows that our God is a God of excellence. Even as you go before Him, even as you tell Him that you long to be in His presence, even as you tell Him that you long to be in heaven when that day comes, you need to present yourself in a manner that is acceptable. These guys really did a good job on the costume. Now, the other thing that I want to talk about is the storyline. For me, I feel the storyline is a bit too simple, because it's only showing this lady entering the church, going to the altar and probably meditating or praying. I feel they would have done more on the storyline. You know, where for example, if the same lady was shown helping out someone on the street, let's say for example they show her entering a shop, she buys Hungry Lion or she buys food, and she goes to the street and gives that person who's probably crippled, they can't walk, they're begging for food on the street, they show her giving the food to that person. In all, trying to show that she's trying her level best to help out every person that she can, so that when that day comes, she's hopeful that she'll be also part of the people that will be in heaven. Okay, you can also show the same lady where she's being mocked. So instead of her reacting to those people that are mocking her by either insulting them or shouting at them, she just smiles and then just walks away, because she knows that all these are just temptations, and the bigger prize is at the end of it all. Yeah, and then later on you get to show her now entering the church, the building, and then kneeling to God, telling him that, no, I want to be there, I want to be in heaven with you, I want to worship you with the angels and the like. So I feel the storyline was a bit too simple. If they tried to add more flesh to it, it would have, that is me, it would have really looked a little bit more rich compared to the way it is. But otherwise, the overall music video is okay, the camera angles are okay, the location is okay, it's on point, the lighting is just the issue of exposure, like I said, and then the editing, color grading, awesome. It's alright, it's okay, it's okay. I've seen most music videos where some clips, they tend to be too colorful compared to other clips. Other clips would be dull, other clips are too colorful. Now, don't make such mistakes. Make sure that when you are color grading, if a particular footage is a bit too exposed, tone down the exposure in the software so that you can have an even kind of feel, okay, from the singers to the person who's doing the idol shots. Mostly you discover they get to shoot someone buying tomatoes and then it's too exposed, but when the camera goes to the person who's singing, the tone, the quality is okay. So such kind of music videos, as music video producers, as you're editing, please make sure you color correct, okay, so that the entire video will be one thing. It shouldn't be a situation where you're watching a music video, the clips of the singer have their own feel compared to the clips of the people that are playing the acting. You need to have one feel in the entire music video. So they did a good job when it comes to color grading. I couldn't really pin down anything to say no, this clip is not matching with the other clips. The acting of the lady who was entering church, the color correction, the exposure, the contrast was okay with Ephraim and brother Mulilo. It was okay. So color grading is okay. Graphics, there wasn't any graphics. It was a straightforward music video. So you don't need graphics in every music video. Some music video you just need to make it simple. The fonts are okay for the titles. Yeah, we can't say no, they were too little or they didn't look professional, they were just okay. So basically this music video is okay. Just a few things that I've pointed out that I feel if they were looked at when shooting the video, this video would have been a bit different. But nevertheless, that is what I had to say about this music video. I hope you enjoyed and that you catch me and that you join me on my next episode as I'll be looking at another music video. So it's been Lawrence Mwamba. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. Yeah, so ciao and stay blessed.
Nalishuka takwale mpela yako anashimikisha n'okwigatirira mu kyero kye